Hi, hello, my name is Irina and I'm going to tell you a story about a beautiful girl whose name was Snow White. Snow White was a very unhappy princess, and queen had come to rule the country, and she often asked the mirror. She said,
"Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all?"
and the mirror answered, "You are the fairest of them all." Little Snow White grew more and more beautiful. The mirror started to give a different answer. "Oh Queen, your loveliness is rare, but Snow White seems to all more fair." Then the queen got terribly angry.
"Away with you to the forest, Snow White, and never come here again."
And Snow White ran on through the forest until she found a little cottage. And when she went inside the cottage, she saw a table neatly set with 7 little plates, 7 little knives, and 7 little forks. She saw 7 little beds. Snow White ate some of the bread and she lay down to sleep on one of the beds. When it grew darker, 7 little queer men came back, and they saw that something was different, and they said,
"Someone has been to our house."
and then they saw a lovely girl, and they liked her so much that they said,
"Snow White, you can stay in our house as long as you want. But when we are away in the mountains all day, you must never open the door, because the wicked queen may try to find you."
When Snow White was alone at her house, the wicked queen came up to her place, dressed like an old apple woman. She gave her a poisoned apple. Snow White had no sooner bitten one of the apples as she fell asleep that nothing could wake her up. When the dwarves came back, they saw little Snow White and they couldn't wake her up. They carried her up to the top of the hill where the sun could shine on her pale face. A prince came riding over the hill one day, and he saw the lovely princess, and he said,
"Dwarves, may I take this girl to my castle?"
He pleaded them so much that they agreed. And when he lifted her, the poisoned apple fell down. She woke up.
"You are safe now,"
said the prince. And they came to his castle and lived happily ever after.